let's pull out this and see what we can get with the spacing behind it. Right. Okay. And we did almost like a double for some of this, so let's go back. What's up, comrade? How you doing, man? Whoa. Got turned around. I blame myself. Somebody clip that. Let's come out another one so we're a little bit closer to the walls. Oh, I need to grab those crop plots too and see how that works out too. And we'll grab the water. Well, I should have enough weight to be able to manage that. Yeah, we're good. Did they lower the weight of the thatch? Foundations? I'm carrying like a bunch and it's 326. I don't remember carrying that much. Well, as long as you don't hate your job, that's not really a bad place to be. Thank you for joining us. 8, that, and the crop plots. There's the weight problem. Let's go ahead and pull off some of these. Let's pull off half and half. You can do an overhang one over the spot that has been squared out. Like you see, most people have like at least have a overhang. So, is this where you're building? That's Icon of Beard. There's Hubble. Yeah, the thatch is your borderline. It's just like everybody else. How we've been doing it the whole time. The thatch is coming up when it's done. Thatch is going away. It's just used for spacing right now. Okay, so let's look at what we got. I pulled out this some. It'd be kind of cool to have maybe keep a walkway clear. And a border clear for the tower entrance. Let's come out this way, too. I came back through here and pulled those up. That's a 2 wide one as well. Let's do this. If they don't, then we'll be super duper anal on when we place them. They don't. I wonder if they snap to each other. No. But let's place it here. It can be placed on foundations. I thought someone said they couldn't be. It says soil. Temperate thatch. So what? Temperate sand. Let's look at something. Okay, so let's see here. You can plant it in any soil except that. Okay, let's see here. Let's pepper seeds. Temperate rock? No. What's funny is saying temperate soil, but then the zone we're in when you press H says we're in low desert. And then it freezes here when it's 92 degrees Fahrenheit. We're in the perfect place to live. can only be planted in temperate dirt, tropical dirt, temperate grass, portal grass, temperate leaves, temperate thatch, temperate water. So yeah, you're right. It looks like it can only be thatch, which is fine then. We'll build the farms out of thatch. Where the crop plots go, but then put stuff around them. Can only be planted in. There's temperate thatch on the turnip seeds. Unfortunately, you can't grow maize in temperate flesh. Wheat seeds, not in temperate flesh as well. So it looks like the thatch will be good to go. Okay. Let's do this. I feel like we need to do rows of 2 of 4 or maybe 2 of 5. Have a walkway between it, then 2 of 5, and see how that works out. Then at the end of it, on either end, have like barn structures up that have the water on like maybe a ceiling that comes out from the barn structure. Have the waters on top of that, or maybe other ways, and kind of go from there. I think that might work out. This actually works out to where I'd like to go-ish. Because it's going to... Yeah, that would cut it off. So if we go to this point here... And let's say we go back 1, 2, 3... Is this wide enough for the doorway? Yes. This actual line... Hey, Sarge, what's up, man? This actual line here will need to be edging, I think. Like, we'll use stone or something for edging around the farm so they have the thatch floors to have some sort of protection just in case. May raise it up one foundation to give it more dispersion from the ground once we got that up too. Let's try that out now with the central sections going up if we can. Can we do this and it recognizes it and stays once I pull this up? Yes. So let's assume that this is our first few rows for farming. And I feel like it needs to go back more than this. That's the initial 6 I was talking about. I'm thinking now. Thinking. They've also extended the length the distance that piping can go. Maybe rows of 8. How many would that be with the spacing in between? So we would have 1, 2, space. 1, 2, space. 1, 2, and space. So that could be... See, each double rows would be 16 times 3, so that's actually, what, 42? No, 3 times, that's 48. It's 40. So if we do that, and we have 48 on one side, and then mirror that on the other side and have 48 over there, that's like, that's a good amount. Was that 96? Right? That's 96 crop plots. FML. Is that enough for in the town? Am I doing math wrong? Because that's 16 crop plots right there. Let's see here. Now, if we come over another one. We could, yeah, we could do 4. Hey, David, what's up, man? And then we'll have a space at that one there, and then behind that, start the barn up. Thoughts from the chat? I don't want it touching the wall. I think that would look ugly. That's just me. Well, you mean if we... Let me grab some more thoughts. Okay, now, first words I'll take back. That might look ugly. And please, if you have more ideas, just don't backseat me too hard, guys. No. Let's go back. If we were to do that off the back of there, I would want the crop plots going the other direction, and I don't think it'd be wide enough to do what I want to do. We'd have 2, 4. Yeah, I think it's a good beginning idea, but how about the idea of the crop plots working like this? Does this look okay? Farmers, do we have any farmers watching that are going to be farming here? Hey, Sarge, I'm kind of trying to figure out things, how the farming works at the same time. You're fine, Grimcall. You're fine. We will be putting up water gathering things like crazy. Just to see. You know what I might also work out is if we put like an overpass over the road and then have them on over the road and just fill that thing completely full of the water gatherers, like insane amounts of them. The length of these and have the water run down both sides. You know, because if we look from here, what's our width we've got? We have, okay, this is all from the road because this is actually gets offset because of the tower width of this. But generally speaking, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, about a 5 width we could work with by doing an overpass from the road. And then if we come forward a little bit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 or 12-ish. So 5 by 12, 5 by 10, that'd be like, 50, 60 ceiling tiles to put water catchers on. And so we have make a nice looking like overpass with like windowy things so you can see the crops as you come through that door with a space beside it so it's not covering light. And then have those up top and then run pipes down from the top down there. Yes, they did. We can actually fill it in to where you can't see the edges pretty cleanly. Yeah, I'd like to have something nice and functional, though. So, and then we're going to do it on both sides. No, they don't snap. Nope, no, they don't. I think we could figure out how we're going to do that. I wanted to make it look as good as possible, but the functionality is number one. Because I don't want to make, the farmer's life hell. That's why I'm asking input now on this. Because we have this, we have one more row of this, right? One more row of that. Put the water catchers across it, then have the other side do the same thing. That's like 96 plots, guys. So if each are using, if someone said the water catchers have 200 in them, does it, after the initial loading of the water in them, does it drain so fast that it requires that many to do? Because all of theirs are still full. Well, not really, no. That one's full up there. This one is full there. It's a slow drain. So the only thing that would take time is the initial filling of the water. We'd need some rain to get in here and get it going. Then once it's up and going, it'd be sustainable with that. Okay, so then something like that would work out. We might not even need that many. Do you think... I would assume 96 crop plots should be enough, right? Oh, that sucks. I could put a half wall around it, though. We'll see. Okay, so it's not wanting to snap there, so we would have to do this here because it's getting lower in the ground to maintain the same heights. I kind of would like to do that. Well, what we'll do is make a nice overpass thing first and then see how much room we have on top and kind of go from there. These plots are going to be coming up off the ground here shortly. And these are the actual planting ones. Now, I need to grab some stone walls right quick. Of course, that's way too heavy compared to the thatch. Okay, gotcha. Do we have any storage boxes built? There's one right there. And then we need to grab some more thatch foundations. That's about what I can carry. I really like how this place is looking. Holy crap. I hope this is a nice addition to it on the back here. Yeah, holding shift. I usually hold shift, and then I have a mouse button that clicks it 20 times. Sometimes game only registers 10. So what if I'm going to demolish this one and pick these back up? What if I put a half wall here and flip it? How much is that going to go inside of this? There's no value in doing it like that. Now, if we take a full wall and do this, and then put our thatch down, it has that nice interior with an edging on it. I don't know which I prefer. It's going to be the main like gathering stables I'm visualizing be on the other side with the rest of the beasts and stuff, and then spreading out stables throughout, like smaller stables for personal use around the whole place. Not that people can't keep it in their house or something, but just to make it easier for people. Which way I kind of like how that looks, and we could eventually it just would use more stuff, but we could put railings up on the side of that. Maybe even the wood railings would look good there instead of the stone. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I think that is the way it should go. At least have the half wall across the bottom. Even if the little bit of that thatch is coming through, it would at least dress at that corner. Because like I said, all this is coming up. Is the functionality looking good for you guys? Does it look like... I mean, I'm speaking with half experience on what I'm thinking here. So I'm not trying to be... This is exactly right. Anyone who says otherwise is exactly wrong. I wonder... We still have to finish the gate covers too. I didn't even think about that. We need to get the farms going for people waiting to do farms, and I feel rude about holding off and then doing this much too. So indecision is the killer of all things. Yeah, we're gonna put stone inside of here too. Okay, so I guess we'll do that. Let's get some stone foundations done and throw it in between. I'm dehydrated. Oh my god. Is that Torque again? Looks like Dragon Master's here, right, rationing out water. And then we'll put that one back that we took.
Could
have
drank from our tap.
People be stealing your water all the time. I try to be nice. I'm a nice guy. I don't want to be taking people's water. So it doesn't evaporate out? Holy crap. Okay. Unless you don't mind, then I'll come over there next time and do it. Oh, I forgot to drop the box. Dang it! I gotta get a bunch of these over there. Okay, then I won't be getting a bunch over there till I empty out my... Holy... Wow. Oh, I had the stone wall still. Alright, we'll bring these at least to do one row, and then I'll drop down the storage box. Now, let me get rid of these. Nice, Sarge. Look, I'm a considerate captain. I'm the considerate captain. I think, like, okay, they may have plans for that, and then when they log on with the time that they have to play the game, And if I take it, then that was something they needed to use it for, other than just farming or something. That they would have then that would ruin their time that they would have had to play. So, all right, that did definitely drop my weight down. So let's go ahead and put these in. That gives it some nice edging too. I'm excited now. The unknown factor, Nice bull. Oh, Smithy. Oh. Diabolical plan. The one thing you don't know about, most pirates already have... No. All right. There we go. We can go with 24 of them. Oh, that's familiar. Our town has like many, many, many cubby holes, and I love cubby holes. That's a little dark. Darkness. It'll get brighter before we know it. Now, if this one can go up too, I'll be extremely happy. I'm extremely happy. And then we'll do the walls coming that way. Let's demolish. Well, at least they made it where thatch foundations were like to be used for the farming, because it would suck if it couldn't. I'm feeling like maybe we should raise the road over here to the height of this. Put ramps down back to the lower portions of it. I just feel bad for their house back here, and I don't want to be a jerk face. Because that would be a jerk face thing, so we'll work around that. Just looking down from it, I don't know if it's my OCD talking or whatnot, but... And if I moved everything over one foundation, which would be a waste of mats, but also it would get it all up on top of that right here. Because if we put this row down, I'd feel like there would be enough proper spacing to work around the farms too, with like animals and stuff. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going. Maybe we don't need to put an outer row and just have it match the other row, and then that way it'll be balanced looking. Have I emptied my... No, I haven't. Wait, do I have anything left to leave here? I don't. Let's bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I put a full row of foundations on the outer side of it, it might not look balanced from up top, so... Ooh, shinies? Animal meat. Dang it. Sometimes you find shinies in those boxes if you just pay attention. I'm going to throw in this, and this. Let's go over here, grab some more of these as soon as it lets me. There we go. We are almost out of those. Can I queue some up? Do we have enough stuff for it? So we did end up using up all the stone in there. Nah, you're good, man. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Floors. I really like how this row looks. And then it has a little cubby hole. Not really cubby hole, but pass through, whatever. And this is where the place in question is at. See, I still want to do full rows of stone on the outside here too. That kind of sucks. That's what I'm thinking. We might just do walls and do that there so it's matching the other side. This last one, maybe pull it up so we can have like a walkway up. Pick it up, please. Oh, it's friggin' really. Maybe. See, the walkway's up. I was thinking about we're going to have behind it. We can figure something out to get up there a little bit easier. Maybe have it be one more row into and have little walkways in from the road. So if we stick with that, which we're going to pretty much, might be a couple minor changes here, but come from here and then come in another set. This can be where the inner walls come up and we have a little walk through. How wide is that again? If I were not to do that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 5. So if I kept this 5 wide and built up walls on the inside of this, the grind has been real. And we have housing districts. No lag, really. And here's the housing districts here. What we have done is I gridded out areas with thatched floors, and people chose their plots or assigned plots to build their houses. Kept the rule within thatch, keep no thatch, but wood or stone. 1.5 walls max for your floors, and 2 floors highest, not including your roof. So the large part of the portion of the backside of this town is the company. They've all been building houses, so I've got a spreadsheet running and stuff like that. So those generally the back half of this is everybody that's in the company, their artistic expression in building. And then on the front end here, stuff I've built. We have a dairy farm. Let me show you. This is my favorite thing built so far that I've built. I'm not going to say thing because there's a lot of good houses too. I enjoy actually what everyone's done. It kind of adds a lot of flavor. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I got to go. Thank you. So we have a dairy farm. I was really happy we got this done. We got other things in here for now, but we have cows all day long and chickens, but we have Trumu, blue milk, porterhouse, does the body good. Over here we have curds. We have Mayfield. Who's this one? This is provolone. We have fondue. Then over on this side, we have Mulate, half and half. Bessie, Mona Lisa. And then over here, we got cow, T-bone, Mufasa. This one's a really weird one if you want to milk it. Firm grip. And then over here's butter. So we've got a dairy farm up like this. There's plenty of holes for the air to come through and stuff. I guess General So's goes good with the mulati. Anyway, this is the dairy farm. So I'm running at complete epic, and well, right now you can see the upper left-hand corner. I'm running about 30 frames at the moment, and I'm recording at the same time on this machine. So, you know, I don't know. We have a barracks up. This is the sleepy time area for people. Let me gamma up since it's getting a little darker. I don't know what to say. I've been running pretty good though. And then here's all these here. Oh, we have this little cleared out area, but this is the barracks. It was very helpful when we first settled here. Over here we have our warehouses of love. This is our main place to keep things at. Let me turn the gamma one more. The main places to keep things at. So this is a resource chest, and then we have specific stuff here. We have other stuff up top. This is our request depot area for people getting items requested. I've got spreadsheets running for the company, kind of what I used to do in MMOs. We have our little smithy area, the armory and stuff going on. This is a mess hall in works right now, but it kept all of the vitamins and organized, you know, A, B, C, and D, so people, you know, we know what we need and what we have. Here's the tax office. Over here down this road, we've got like the community little mortar and pestle area. This is still not finished in here. This is Thonto's area. Thonto did an apothecary, and he's got his own side to it. We have many other people in the company here that are doing their builds. There's Sarge, and there's this lady there, Caffeine. So, and we have more plots getting expanded on. Right now, this is going to be Captain. Well, Will is an officer. He's one of our. He's pretty much the maritime officer. So that we have other builds coming up the side there. I plan to build over there in that the stone area there. Maybe do something up in that area as well. And then the walls. OMFG. And the towers for the walls. The guys and ladies were nice enough to finish off the tops for me or the upper half of the towers, but. We have like a rounded about area, then double ladders to get up. And then we have a ladder to get up here. That's really weird what just happened. There we go. And then we have another floor up here that goes in between, that goes to the very top. And I did an inset inside of here. So we have like that. We can go up and still see everything on the edges and stuff. So all those towers are this. We had a massive problem of vultures and alphas and everything. This even seems to brought down the vulture spawn rates and stuff like that. So everything's kind of here to help us be able to do the game. And currently today we're working on our farming area. So we have that. Also, there's other areas divvied up to become farming areas, different kinds of farming. We'll have chickens and sheep and a whole bunch of other things going on. So. This is basically what we've been doing the entire time-ish. We also have the bay here. So our bay, this is kind of why I settled here. We have a nice safe inlet area. And then the mouth of the bay is where we're putting a lot of the excess ships at the moment. So that's kind of what our thing is. You can see out here there's a basic dock started, a pier. And we'll get into actually maybe doing a marina or something later on. We got ships in progress right now. So that's generally what we got, and that's our lighthouse over there. Hopefully you guys like it. This has been a lot of work. There's the lighthouse right there, which is called a campfire when you put it down and you look inside its inventory. It says campfire. I tried to cook meat in a lighthouse that wouldn't let us. I was kind of upset about that. So that is our town, our port city town thing we're getting built. Oh yeah, over here is where I want to do on the back side of the dairy farm. We'll end up moving, putting maybe chickens over here and then sheep over here or something. And then continue going that way with some stables and stuff like that. Like a campfire. Oh, that's great. So anyway, that's what we kind of got going on. And I have to say, this is not. We've all been farming. Well, they've done a lot more farming than me. Like before the server opened up to the Discord itself, I had myself and Dragon Master and Hrothgar, and we got some of the beginning areas done real quickly to be ready for people. But the rest of it has been a big community effort. And then there's been some other self-expression happening too, with people being able to build. And I need to get warm, and there's no wood in that. Also, I've got a really cool crow. It matches my armor. It's kind of cool. And gives it an imp buff. Let's go over by this fire. No? It's 2 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm specced into my armor. There we go. Now I'm a little bit warmer. So that's generally what we got. Like I said, we're working on the farms right now. And, yeah. How have you guys been? Thank you for joining, too. Thanks for the raid again, Mr. Slipgator. That's my... I like eating in this game. Ping right now. Oh, it did go up some. Well then. I was keeping right below 40 when we first got here. What's the tip now? Oh, it's 13. Can I walk out here? Thank you, Ella, for the bitters. 95 bitters. Thank you very much. I'm still freezing. We'll stay by the fire. Maybe this might be a good time. Usually I do a stretch break right now, and this might be a good time to go do a stretch break real quick. And come back. It's right there. Right there. The crow likes his butt warm too. Whoa! Yeah! Give me 1 second. I'm going to do my stretch break real quick. Usually it's about 4 or 5 minutes. We'll be right back. The rain and the cold should be gone by then, so I'll be right back. So, anyhow, we'll be right back. Yeah, hold on. I still haven't nailed down exactly what I want to do. That's what the problem is. I think on the sides, though, have like some roofing coming down, too, would look good. To kind of cover over one little section of this area. Like here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. No, 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 no. Yes. Yes. And then this one here comes across too. We're going to go ahead and break down these. We need to make some walls too. We got a lot of walls to do. And we need to cap the ends of those off. I think we'll go ahead and do that now. Because I don't know. We could probably do one. I like the spacing we have. You have any more thatch ones? I could make some with what I just destroyed, but let's do some testing for science. I did. Good job. Yeah, and then if I cap that off with stone, it's going to be too much. So if we do this here, that's about as close as I want to get to that gate. Cool. Let's also get rid of that corner there, because if I do one, I'm thinking about doing a triangle on the end of this or something to kind of set up the gate a little bit better. And then with the pass through here, let's go ahead and put the thatch back in. Let's go ahead and grab some walls and do some testing, though. 1, 2, 3. I can't do it right now. I'm eating some chocolate, so chocolate sometimes impair the Beavis and Butthead. That's good. Okay, we can move. So, looking at this, it is 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 wide. Or whatever, deep, or whatever you want to call it. So if we go up maybe 2 or 3 walls high here. Hello there, Mr. Snake that can't come inside because we have a big wall. Put caps on either end of this, and then we'll have like maybe a 9-ish going on. Maybe we can make the interior 2 sections here have the railings like this, and then have this one be wall. And then inside of here, do doorways. And I'm not digging the doorway as much as I thought I would. Let's go ahead and pick up this row. I think I want these for the edging for sure on this end, though. Let's go down here and add this down here. Cool thing is then we could, if we wanted to, we could dress it up some by putting that on there in the end. I'm going to leave those railings there. Let's go and put some railing here. Maybe we can put like a wall on top of that. Okay, I like that-ish. What if we broke this and put stairs coming up in this section, and then have stairs on those, and then have a doorway here too? Let's try that out. Let me grab some. I don't think we have any roofs. Let me go craft some roofs right quick. I think I have an idea finally forming in my brain hole. And I'm hungry again here in a second. So let's go ahead and eat lots of berries. I think that would look kind of bad, too much of it. And the problem with the railings on top of doorways is that you'd have this one little foot sticking down. We could do like a half wall with it, but I wanted to try this out. And then we'll drink some water. There we go. Very nice. Now we're fit and ready for more builderizations. You have stuff in here. Let us do some roofs. Let's do like 10 of them. We have 6 here. Let's grab this. Let's go over there and try this testing out. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Let's grab you, put you on 4, turn you into stairs. Why would you want to snap to the thing behind you? Why? Okay, there we go, finally. And then here, let's grab some of these. Maybe do this with a wall. And then do this edge with this. Of course, I would have to do something different there for that. And then leave that one there. Maybe we could do something differenter. Did this go in the right section? It looks like it did-ish. I kind of want to keep with some thickness in here. I like it thick. A little bit of thickness in here. Really need edging on there. I guess we could try to work out the pillar thing to get the corners that has been figured out. Because if they're working between the two farms, I think that it needs to be an easier way for them to get across to each side without having to. When I say they, this is all figuratively speaking. Yeah, no idea words. Brain work. No. Okay. Let's try this here. Yeah, and this one doesn't need to be there. We're gonna do something different on the sides there. Yeah, you're gonna go in that spot whether you like it or not. Yeah. You know, that kind of looks like crap. I wish we had some straight-edged walls, too. I wish I could put doorways over railings, like, on them. Huh. I'm trying to be creatively thinking right now about this. This is really not coming to me as usually does. And see, doorways stick out a little bit over foundations, so, or floors, whatever they want to call them here. So like putting them there instead is not really going to work that well. If I could put a railing through the bottom of a doorway, I could make things work a little bit better. Screw it. Let's continue with this and see how it looks matched up with the other side. There's a line there. There's the line there. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll just make those solid walls. Good call, baby girl. We made it! I needed a wall. Can someone throw me a wall? I wonder if one of these would have helped too. So I'm wondering if we can use this to help out a little bit. I wish I could give me a better thing, because like if we can use this to line up our square a little bit cleaner and then switch it out with a water piece. So this is getting our line straight here. Let's pull this in a little bit and do it like this. So use this, and then when we're ready to place actually like the line, we just go like that, and it'll be lined up the same. You know what I mean? You think we can win like that? Seems like it rotates a tad. That's right. That might be too much. That looks pretty dang close. I think that looks pretty dang close there. Now, centering it from the sides is going to be a bit of a challenge. So just a smidge to the right. That's too much. Back to the left. That feels good. Yeah. Okay, these ones are just going to float here forever. Okay, gotcha. So it seems like it's a little bit off. It needs to go back left some. Because I want to make sure it's completely centered. If I go off the corners, it'll be offset. You might be right in what I should probably do. Otherwise, that does look like it's a little bit to the right some. Now let's look at this left line. It's going back into it again. I hate that we have to do this. Right. So this is to right here. I use gamma, man. I'm fine. So we need to rotate a little bit more to the right. Did that do it? Or let's go forward some. That looks like that's it. We are perfectly square right now. Now, well, our lines are straight now, so let's back up a smidge. To the left, right, like that. If you put this much effort into it, might as well put it in there all the way. You know what I mean? It's just that might be close enough effort to. Although, ooh. I think this is the winner here. If it's a little over it, fine. Look, it's square though with the sides. We can put something over the edge of that. We'll just say that's not really there. Don't look at that. That's not really there. There's not a man behind the curtain. Don't you look at the man behind the curtain because this looks like it's lined up. Thank God. Thank God. Well, for future ones, we'll need to put that lip of it in there, but that's going to stick out the back a little bit. That's all it's going to be. Holy crap. Holy butters. Well, at least I know what to use to line that thing up as best as I can until there's a mod that makes it snap. Because if there isn't one, I'm gonna snap. I already did. Holy crap. That was a little bit stressful. That didn't take near as long as I thought it would take, though. Hey, small fry, how you doing? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that in a box of biscuits. Or crackers at that. I'll take the packet of crackers with that. Really? Oh. And they're not sticking through on the sides. That means they'll square up with our things pretty good. They might be a little bit of an offset because of what's going on back here. I'll make something that fix that. Maybe do a little overhang or something. I don't know. But right now, that's how that's going to be, regardless whether if that's the way it wants to be or not, because that's how it's going to be. That was too much work to, yeah. I'm glad that we got it to line up some. Just in time for the raid! Just in time for the rain. Holy crap. Oh. It's a trap! Holy crap. Okay. So, we got that in there. That means we can now see if there's water coming out of them, too, later here. Let's do that. Let's come straight down. See, that might not work there. I wonder if the sprinkler thing would work. I wouldn't mind the sprinkler thing. Wait, whoa, really? Oh, even better. Very, very nicely better. Oh! Go away. We don't need you. We need this. Oh god, don't be like the stairs. Oh, there you are. Get back there. No. I'm not gonna... ah! Oh, that's interesting. You can see the footprint of it below it, too. That's interesting. Okay. Yes, that was right. We have to do this the whole way? Oh, come on. Don't be a butt. Don't be an arc. Be an atlas. Ooh. All right, Faraday, you have a good sleep. Thank you very much for hanging out. Have good sleepy times. I like this. Fully irrigated. Not irrigated, but it's got over halfway full. So I have some of these. I kind of like just having them there for a visual too. I'm just wondering how the irrigation is really going to work with that. Let's go and get this side set up too. Yes, maybe. Maybe. Thank God. Thank you for the follow. So we got these in now. And what we could do in the middle one, just put a water tap there for people to drink from. No, we probably don't need to do that. We need to keep this, make sure this is all for farming. I think we have a professional looking production system here now. Let's try out my idea with the other portion too. That would poke through it though. See, I kind of like that because it helps give it some more design. Is it covering this at all? Wow, it's almost fully done. Wow, one rain. Let me just go ahead and put these half walls across now. This has been turning out better than I thought it would. Nah, I don't know if the stairs would look right. I mean, I'm willing to try it, but I don't know if they would look right. They won't let me snap it to the bottom of the half wall. And they won't snap side to side. Now that I don't think that looks right. It's worthy suggestion, but Well, I guess now's the time to check out if irrigation works or not. Let's try it from that height first. Just to see. It's probably way too far out, but I want to see irrigated pipe. Oops. It's irrigated. That actually works? Really? Wait, you're kidding me. Oh, it's irrigated now. Irrigated. Not irrigated. 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 It's irrigated! Yes! Oh my God! Nice! Nice. So if we do it like this, all the way out, let's see that is, oh, we did irrigate it all the way across. Screw it then. We'll do a water pipe here and then go to irrigated. I want to have it all the way across too, like where it looks like it's fully going. So let's see how this looks with it. I like that. And then on this end, we can add a little bit more to make it look like it's going into something else that's supporting the other side. Yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty good. Thank God. Thank God that works. Yeah, you can add more pipes to the same connection, I believe. We had them jumping around for snaps. I think I'm going to leave that middle one here down. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Oh, floaty poop. I mean, for now, that's. Ah, thank God. Can I get you with this? No. I can drive the body, though. Let's go, birdie. I'm going to go drop it off in the ocean. Not, you know, the ocean, it just disappears, you know. It doesn't, you know, it just disappears. Oh, I got something for the tunas and the seagulls. There we go. That looks a lot cleaner. See, you'll never know there was a vulture around ever. All right, so we need to get a lot more pipes done, but that was really nice. That was very nice how that worked out. And at least we'll have farms up. Then I might probably we'll end up having to dress up all the foundations around it, get everything up, but to get it up and functional is super important so that things can start happening. I like how high the water irrigation is because then that allows the crops to grow up and they're not going to be touching it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the options we've got now. And now that we've learned about how the water things don't like to line up, now we know how to line them up a little better. And we've learned some things. Yeah, Grim, Tabris linked them up in the Discord chat for you to download how you want. So yeah, that channel is up there. The Dark Tide art is under Sailvation. You'll be able to grab it if you want. Feel free to download, put them up. Will and company already got the sales up, which look really nice. Let's wait for all this to craft up, shall we? This will take it a second. If you need to stretch your legs, please feel free. Let's see how. I could go back and look at all the recorded material and then add about 12 hours on top of that. You can go look at the VODs, the very first Sailvation, and add it up. Add about 12 to 16 more hours on top of that. The back half of the town itself is the company housing. Each person built their own. This is taking a little longer than I thought. I really like it too because again, it adds personality to the town by all the different people doing their things. So there's like a lot of good flavor going on, but it's still cohesive. Let's get 60 and go. I'm getting bored. Bored. Excuse me. Let's go over here. All irrigated. I wonder how that looks coming down from there. Okay, we skip the middle one and go to the next one. There we go. Next one. Ah! Dar. These are irrigated, right? No, they're not. Oops. Crap. Figures. I do that. God dang it, John. Okay, it's only those ones. Thank God. I picked you up before it said no! Well, shut up the stomach for now. We got building to do. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's so nice. Oops, that one does not need to be irrigation one. That one needs to be the straight pipe. Same with you, and now I'll switch back to irrigated. That means we can make a nice pool area, and then when they get done, then we can make a shower for the to get all the chlorine off you and stuff like that. That would be real handy dandy. That looks so much better than I imagined it was going to end up looking. In order to have the doubles over them than the singles, I just kind of like that. God dang. God dang it, boy. Probably what we could do is actually use a wall on this side. And then build like a little walk doorway through this. So then it could stub into it. Oh, wait, we're going to try out this too. Yeah, we'll get rid of these ones. I think they would look better without it. I was afraid the whole thing would fall down, to be honest. We'll do something with the center portion instead. Portion instead. Yeah. Well, the ocean's dirty, man. The ocean's dirty. Gotta have a nice pool. Man, that's I'll be honest, I didn't think it was going to turn out looking like that. I'm not saying it looked like it's the best thing ever, but it's turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to end up turning out with the way I was picturing it might end up turning out, and it didn't do that way. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I know, right? Thank you. Let's do some roofs. Roofus. Oh yeah, baby. If we can get everything irrigated and set up enough, I'll be happy to like at least finish up with that so there's stuff can grow. We will need a barn of some sorts. I guess we could put larders in it to store the stuff in the middle of like a harvest or something. All right, so there's 10 more. We actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I do, maybe I'll do 2 more for posterity. And then we still need more water pipes, I'm pretty sure. Let's do that many. I'll come back for those. Let's grab these for now. Let's get back to work. Oh, really? I hate preserving bags, though. Why are they better? Because we checked the timers, and the timers were the same. I wonder if a half one would work in there. Oh yeah, that was the one thing we tried to do before and it wouldn't do it. Kinda hate that. Oh, we'll worry about that later. That's why there's chlorine in the pool, Ryu. It makes it non-existent, and they also have a chemical in it that when someone pees in it, it changes color so everybody knows that someone peed in it. And then they're embarrassed for life and are banned from the pool. Okay, so let's go get the water pipe out. The regular straight ones. That's all this needs to come out. I still have 5 left. Oh, these are not irrigated. Are we already out of water? Are we already out of water? Night, TG. You have a good sleep. So that is nowhere near enough. Even with rain. Yeah, well, you guys were already, or did you guys already just place I thought you guys had finished all the crop plots after before the last rain. I guess you guys didn't. Oh, okay. Well, there you have it. Cool. That's fine then. I was worried. A heat wave has begun. Take a dip in the water and stay frosty. It's actually correct. These need to come out another one too. And one more from that. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Well, knowing how it should rain, like now it's not going to rain at all ever. We need 4 more. And then do this side too. Oh, we need half walls. We have 1 wall. Okay. So let's make 4 more water taps, and some more walls. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at that slow walk going on. Water. We need more fiber in here. I still feel like this whole snapping business shouldn't even be a thing. Like putting pillars on corners, being part of it, and then having like the water catchers snap. And like storage boxes snapping next to each other and stuff like that. Like if he's already working on that much of it, why not have that too? It just doesn't make much sense to me. Oh, thanks, King. We need to do some walls. I should have enough in there to do like this many. No, I don't. I'm short on what? Wood or thatch or what? Fiber, so. Is it? Well, I guess it would have to run downhill the whole time for it to make it here. What am I doing? Just bring over like that much. Ugh. Wall. Yeah, and they extended the amount of distance it can go. Now, is that through irrigated pipes? Like it'll go limitlessly through regular pipes? Because I was understanding that it wouldn't, and it was like a limited amount of, you know. I mean, I'm down for that. Not right now. I'd like to see how this works too once everything's fully irrigated. With as much as it rains, I'd like to see how well it stays. Whoa! What's up, man? Hey, I just want to tell you, amazing. If I heard that your hands are all over the building. Amazing job on the building mechanics of this, and I see why you didn't do anything else with S plus. I am complaining about some things that I think should be in here, but in general, like, I had a nerdgasm the first time I pulled out the building system and how the pieces toggled through. Legitimately. Now, there are some things I still don't understand all that, but I do have to give you props. So there's no other way really to directly tell you. I don't know you where you are on Twitter or something like that, but I would have tweeted that to you too, man. But amazing job on the building. Okay. Well, I mean, I like the first time we built on the very beginning of it, like when it first happened, I was like, oh, I have the #1 building game out there right now for me. Well, before this was Fortnite Creative, how they did things like that. And then this is like, it was really good. I still don't, like corner snaps on pillars and some other things I wish kind of worked. But I mean, yeah. Yeah, amazing job. Kudos to you. This is like, okay, that's up there with it. These are the two best building mechanics in games right now, in my opinion. So I still feel like there's things elsewise, but love it. Oh, too bright. And this was going up here. And I did make that. I made a really long version of that sound. And thank you for stopping in, man. Is that right? Yes, it is. And I didn't bring any roofs with me. Great, I'm fired. Oh, we did have some roofs. Durr. Yeah, still, do you know if they plan to add more texture pieces for, like, each tier? Like, the wood tier would be amazing if we could have, like, some, like, actual wood-looking pieces, too. I like the plaster stuff like that, but it would be amazing if something like that was in there. Not necessarily the Arc version of it, but, like, other variants within the tiers would add some great things to it. Okay, I like that. We need to do something with this portion. Maybe do a ceiling with some, like, maybe just put the walls up on with a ceiling and just have that come down. And I mean, I understand too if there's things that you can't talk about either, but Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Well, congratulations. So, does that mean that we could get us a quarter ceiling glass one that we could... Jokes. Okay, let's go over... Oops, we have water things on here. Let's put this back in. Let's get a couple of ceilings. Maybe we could do a hatch up in there and then have, like, slants coming down. Maybe a hatch with an angled hatch. That might be pretty good. If he'll snap. So are you still planning on doing modding in the future, like even for this game or for other things, since you're not with them anymore? Or I would assume as much work as you might have put in, I don't know how much of a burnout it might be for you as well. Wood. So let's bring over that much. And then do ceiling. We'll do... Let's make 4 of them just in case. And I want to do a couple more roofs here. 1, 2, just so I got them. And then we'll do walls. And I think what we'll do is have, like I said, have a hatch frame ceiling with a hatch frame roof. So it looks like it's feeding down. I hear you, man. I hear you. Well, you've definitely left your mark on it. And definitely in a positive manner. Yeah, whenever, I mean, people say stuff. I used to use corrected structures, and then when S Plus came, and then definitely that mark was already felt right then. Well, hopefully you still enjoy gaming in general. I mean, I know how in other aspects of my life, definitely too much of it definitely burned me out. Never want to go back to some things too myself. So, and there we go. What happened here? Somebody make a boo-boo? That's not supposed to be there. Let's put this here. And if I'm asking you too many questions, man, I'm harassing you, I apologize. What if we do that? And then this. Doorway. Yeah. Excuse me. Four. There's that one, and then over here, that one. And that could work for now. We can throw a tap on the end of it. Wow. Family dispute. And that goes over here. And that goes right there. I think that works out pretty well. At least it makes it look legitimately like it's hanging there, like whatever it's going to do. We just need it to rain now so we can finish up everything. Now, this edging here and stuff, I still want to do maybe an overhang or something. I don't know yet. Maybe a little catwalk would look okay across there. And no. Maybe that with a ceiling? Nah, I'm not feeling that either. Can I please grab you? Thanks. Yeah, it's too late for that one. It does kind of make it look like an awning. I don't know yet, but the thing is that it's set up and it's functional now. And I don't necessarily hate, like, when we come in through the gates, having this right here. We definitely need to get some things up on the sides and dress up the corners of this. Let's see it from this. I wanted to see it from another angle. I just want to see what it looks like from the town. You know what I mean? Like, kind of looking down on it. See how its influence looks there. I think once we get things around it, it'll look better. I mean, that's where we're going to continue with the housing, and is that way. I hope that's enough crop plots to at least get started. The insanity of the fresh water source is like pretty much direct line, like with partially that rock kind of in that direction. We'll get something worked out. I'm mostly leaning to something like this. Well, now that we have the water pipes coming across the top, that shouldn't be an issue. That should be a non-issue now. And then throw up maybe even this here. Not gonna block it from being. Hey, Elpis, how you doing? Oops. Well, there's that now. I'm thinking about just putting a. I kind of like that. It does kind of hide those, though, and I do like those now that I think about it. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll leave that there and make a decision later on it. I think that's about what we got getting it done today, I think. Yeah, we need to wait for another rain before it gets seeded, I think. I assume. Hopefully this will fill up a lot of pirates' bellies. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? You think that's enough? I mean, we need to build 20 more of these? And that ends up being 6. That's 12. Plus 14. Plus 16. Plus 18. Oh, crap. I needed to finish up that. I did not finish what I started. This will finish it up. There we go. Now that's fully irrigated when it decides to rain. Night, Grimcall. You have a good one, man. I think we do have some. Doesn't mean that we have a lot of people that do a lot of the same things. It's not like there isn't one. Isn't room for somebody to do stuff. I'm happy with that. We're gonna have to clean up the edges and stuff like that and have them tie into the side. But generally speaking, I think, like, at least it's set up to be functional. I just can't wait for it to do a rain and we can double check. But that'll have to be for tomorrow. Night, Draco 10. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish up now. That actually looks kind of cool. It's like tying in the corners a little bit. That's kind of the point for the farms. To be able to have that kind of level of nutrition. And I do like how it's not perfectly square on that side because it's following the wall there is doing its thing. But generally speaking, it looks pretty nice. We are just short 2 plots in general compared to that one. So, and that's a lot of water reservoirs. So hopefully once it rains, the maintenance on it won't be that bad. But that is the time we have for today.